Sir, brace yourself.
Oh, this could be a juicy one.
But, this one is extra super special to me.
So yeah,
The vacuum tubes in it.
I think that people that I don't know that mechanics are dangerous. I think plumbers are dangerous. I think landscapers
All
are
right, that was the first
dangerous.
song. Now we got to see if it gets to the second one.
I think flat earthers are dangerous. I think Christians are dangerous. I think atheists are dangerous. I think people that wear clothing is dangerous. I think people that grow beards are dangerous. It's the same. They're all in the same.
No.
Everybody, we're all the same.
I would have remembered that one.
No,
from a
no,
long
no, no.
time.
No, I believe flat earthers are dangerous in the same way people that toy with Zodiac is. In Brazil, at least, there is a
Zodiac?
lot of new girls. I don't know how you guys call it. The Zodiac.
Like palm readers and people, you know, that read fucking A.
Psychics.
No,
Psychics?
nah,
Not
it's
really.
Astrology. Yeah,
Okay.
astrology.
Yeah.
Astrology
Fortune
is the word.
tellers, yeah, fortune telling, that kind of
There,
garbage.
there is a lot
Really?
of people
And you
which
think that's dangerous?
which believes in astrology.
But what
It
is
is
dangerous?
dangerous.
What is dangerous is the people that believe it because they haven't been educated enough. They haven't got the opportunity to get educated and know what's right, what's wrong to discern for themselves.
But
So
sometimes because they are not educated, everything
Mm.
that you are giving to them, it is giving to them
No,
is
and I
the
understand. Yeah,
bullshit itself.
I
You know,
understand where you're coming from because I have heard Brazil like this.
and,
It's a big
and
on
there's
flat earth. It's big on
You
flat
see
earth.
negationism is on the rise here, and it's because of all that of the people believing in astrology, and they think their lives are guided by some magic, and they
Right.
take actions based on it. That's why it's dangerous, because
Yeah.
it's becoming true. It's
But
becoming
Nope.
real. You know,
so the but
at least here it is.
Select.
so what is
Come on,
going
you
on
can do it,
is
jukebox.
because it's happening in your country, in your
Nope.
place, and it affects you
She failed.
directly, you think that's happening in the whole world, which is not the case.
You
So
a lot more jukebox to look at.
I gotta go, but last point. I got a last question for Rodrigo. So Rodrigo, are you afraid that flat earthers are gonna take over? Are you afraid
No.
for them?
No,
Then why do you think they're
that's not the
dangerous?
case.
You don't have to be. You don't have to be
They're
afraid then.
dangerous. No, I'm not afraid of them specifically. I'm afraid of this kind of behavior. This kind of behavior is not just about the flat earthers. It's about people which believes in astrology and take actions based on this. It's about all this, and it's all in the same bucket of ignorance and
Everybody over there in Brazil,
and
because not in the
misinformation
rest of the world.
and mis.
In Brazil,
No,
is in
no,
Brazil
no.
everybody the same? Because it's not the
No,
same
it's
in the
not
rest of the
everybody
world.
the same. It's not everybody the same, but people are getting more and more like this because there is every year there's more evangelic saying that the environment is bullshit because if you destroy it, it's because God wants.
So do you think that the
So
religious
that's
people and Christianity is dangerous too?
they are growing here. They
But
are
you think
growing
it's
a lot.
dangerous? You think it's
They
also
do.
dangerous?
Of
Like
course, it's
astrology
dangerous.
and flat earth and stuff like that?
Of course, it's
So you think there should
dangerous.
be no
They take
religion? Maybe
actions.
atheists.
Take
Atheism is good.
actions based.
So you think that
Atheists might be.
so you think the perfect world will be everybody atheist with no religion have to agree
I'm
with no flat earth is bullshit
have
and
maybe
have
have
to agree with astronomy
I
and not
have.
astrology. You think that will be the perfect world?
It would be the basic. It would not be the perfect word. It would be the basic.
It will be
Not
better.
believing in
It will be
bullshit,
better.
but it would be better because it would be scientifically at least. Because today it's not. Politicians take actions based on nothing today. It's not just the poor guy which didn't receive information. It's
You will feel different. You will feel happier when you start taking care of yourself
Something's
and
got
worrying
resistance.
much about others. Take care of yourself and your own family, and forget about the rest of
I
the
do
world.
it.
Let them burn.
I do it a lot actually.
Yeah.
I have to swim against the all the bullshit to continue doing it. Now they take care of a lot of people actually. That's being tough. All the time the toughness is increasing because the place is going to shit.
You know what I like? What I enjoy? I enjoy to giving a
Mm,
platform to flat earthers, astrology, Christians, and all that kind of
I
shit that
don't
you don't like.
I don't
Oh
like it.
yeah, I do.
I
I
don't like
giving
it.
a
I think
very
I tend to.
fair opportunity, and I giving a voice.
That's the problem to
No,
me.
why is the
Uh,
why is that a problem?
Remember,
this is a
Rodrigo,
problem.
not only is he having the flat earther on there, he has a globe earther on there debating with the flat earther.
Why is that a problem? I
I
could
even
have
did it.
but
I,
there might be a day
and you
that I can
remember that,
have.
Rodrigo?
There might be
Even
a
I
day
did
that
it on there with you.
there might be a day that they can be 10 flat
Oh,
earthers and no Globers, and I can be agreeing with all of them. What is the problem? What is wrong with it?
there was a time where when if you said that the Earth is flat or the man never went to the moon, people would laugh about you. But now
People never went to the
today
moon.
they ask, "Oh shit, never mind. I'm not talking
Are you gonna
anymore."
laugh? Are you gonna laugh
That's
on me?
that's that that's why I don't give you a stage.
Hey,
I
Rodrigo, look,
yeah,
he's wearing a
we
NASA
went to the
shirt.
moon. Yeah,
Rodrigo, he's wearing a NASA shirt. Think very
it's
carefully.
not making sense. NASA sent
Think
man
about
to
it.
the
He's
moon.
wearing a NASA shirt. Rodrigo's one of, or Jose's one of them ones that'll
You know what's
get
going
ya.
on? That I am born and
He
raised.
got me.
I am from Puerto Rico, born and raised in Puerto Rico. 30 years of my life, different type of education, different type of culture. I'm living in United States in Florida for the past 15 years now. I am very Americanized now, you know, and I I enjoy to laugh and get entertained by a lot of things. I am a very open-minded guy, not close and not focused on. I have to learn this. I have to get
Yeah.
people to learn and to see what is right, what is wrong. No, I like to listen to people and giving them the opportunity to tell me what is right, what is wrong. I don't have to tell them what is right, what is wrong. I don't have to tell them
You see,
what's good and what's bad.
yeah,
I like to hear them
yeah.
saying it.
I I get it. Just as I said, and that's my point all the time. I'm not saying anybody is wrong or right or wrong, but to me, it could be dangerous. You know, for
Mm.
the things I already said, that there is a lot of people believing in this kind of bullshit today, and I just think that we should dehydrate them. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. But
if we can.
because it makes more direct impact to you in your life due to the place that you are living and your surroundings. Brazil is a big place with very spiritual and flat earthers. I heard a lot, and you got your
Yeah,
best friend Irulandushi hanging out there, and
it's a problem.
Antonio Subera
It's
speaking up and shit like that. I know what's going on there. So it's because it
yeah,
affects
it's a
you. But if you
problem.
think in the broader picture, in the Western world, in Europe, it's a totally different ball game, you know. So it doesn't affect me.
Those
I don't
those
see it as a
those
danger.
yeah, but this kind of thing is growing there too. It's not only here.
It's not growing. Nothing. I don't know.
It's growing.
Oh,
It's
that for
growing.
you exactly. Yeah,
A
for you.
few
Yeah,
years
for you.
ago,
Yeah,
no,
where you
a
live.
few years ago, it in Brazil, in south of Brazil.
Yeah.
But I have access to information here. Some years ago, we didn't had official flat earthers convention. You
Oh yeah,
know,
no, that
now we
started in
have it.
2015 and of 2014, 15. Exactly. Yeah, that was reborn. That came out with the technology, with the internet and
Yeah,
hangouts and shit. I know. Yeah. So it's a new
and
thing.
it's outside
It's
of
not that
Brazil. It's not even here.
it's growing more. We have what we have
It's
until
growing.
now. Pretty much. I like what is going. It's getting people to think and going out to the nature and doing things on themselves and learning more science and doing
Yeah, and
experiments on
actually checking.
themselves. I
Yeah,
like it.
I wish I was. I wish I was. How can I say? Uh, hopeful like you. I think hopeful is
Hopefully,
the
yeah,
word.
it's a
I
good
don't think
word.
so.
Yeah,
Hopeful, yeah, yeah, you understand. I wish I was, but I'm not.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Unfortunate.
Yeah,
And it's
I'm a different
it's and
animal,
it,
you know. And
yeah, yeah,
a lot of
we're
dude,
different
there's a lot of
creatures.
channels. There's a lot of channels, a lot of Glovers over here in the
Yeah.
Americans. They disagree with me. Almost all of them. They attack me and they call me all kinds of names. I laugh at it. I do like this, shake it off, and I laugh at it and continue doing my thing because I enjoy doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But of giving them a floor to speak, they all disagree with me because they think I'm wrong. Because they might think more the way you think is dangerous and they're bringing more people. I don't see it like that. And I don't care,
Yeah.
you know. They
I have Carl Sagan's opinion about it. It's just dangerous. To me, it will be always. I got involved with people which suffered a lot because of this kind of stuff, and it's not funny. It's not beautiful,
Who is Carl
and
Sagan? What have he done for you?
you.
Who is Carl Sagan? What
Well,
have he done for you?
he teaching me a lot of stuff. Actually,
What have he
he
done for
got
you? For
me
you, for
interested by
Rodrigo?
science.
What have Carl Sagan done for Rodrigo?
Gave me information, a lot of it.
Like what? Give me something that he have
Through
given
his
you.
books. Through his books, he means.
Yeah,
Like read the books and you can learn stuff out of those
it's
books. That's what
yeah,
he's getting at.
it's giving information to other people. Right?
What
Am I wrong?
information? What information? I want an example.
Information about, I don't know, the age of my
Oh,
planet,
you don't
maybe
know.
the age of the universe, the how
Mm.
it's like how it started based on what we did know at the time.
So he's
Now it's
giving you a
updated.
story. He's
Well,
giving you a pretty story. You read it and you want to learn it and regurgitate it forward. Is that what you're doing?
I'm
Learning a
not
pretty story that
regurgitated.
he's giving to you.
I'm not regurgitated. I said that I have the same opinion. I'm not saying that I
Mm.
heard the opinion and I just took it.
Okay, so you accepted. You have faith on that. You believed him.
No,
You had faith on him that he was
no,
correct.
no. As I said, I saw a lot of stuff that I
Mm.
that I can. To me, it's just
You mentioned the age
there's
of
a
the
word for it.
universe and something
Superstition.
else.
It's to me superstition in general is dangerous. It's not just the flat earthers.
Mhm.
It's not any of the separate groups. Superstition, this word, this concept of superstition
Did you learn that
is
from Carl Sagan?
very dangerous. It what?
Did you learn that from Carl Sagan? Because that's what we were talking about, and you wanted to move on because you didn't want to tell me exactly what you learned from him. He taught me a lot. I learned a lot
That?
from him. What have you learned from Carl Sagan, Rodrigo?
Well, I
He's
just
at,
said a lot of stuff. Like, do you
he's
want me
asking
to say?
he's
One thing. Tell
he's
me one
asking
thing that you learned
he's
from him. I'm asking
I
Rodrigo. I don't
just
know, Glass
said
Monster,
like
if you want a white knight for him,
uh,
but I actually ask him.
what he wants a
I
particular
really like to hear him, Glass Monster, if you don't
I
mind.
was gonna explain it.
okay,
I was
But
gonna
if
okay.
you don't,
explain it right after.
I can
Before
ask you. Then you can tell me what you have learned from him. But maybe Rodrigo first. That's what I'm interested in listening.
No, I was
What
gonna help
have
translate a little
Rodrigo
bit.
learned from?
He's
Okay.
well
asking what kind
before
of a particular
well
piece of
I was
information.
first
Yeah.
I was very young at the time, and at the time, for example, I didn't know that the sun is a ball of hydrogen burning, and he teached me that. For example, I could give you a lot of examples of a lot of stuff because I don't know if you ever heard about him and his books and his
I have.
series, but it's amazing. It's amazing.
It's a
It
very
it
pretty
is
picture, very
really
pretty
rich.
story, very pretty story.
No, it's not a pretty story. Science. It's only based in science, and
Oh,
you
so
can't
the
deny
age of
that.
the so when you were a kid, you heard that Carl Sagan and you heard about the sun, what it was, a ball of hydrogen or whatever it is, and you said like, yeah, I'm a
I
little
was not
kid,
a
and
kid.
this is so it makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna learn this because this is the only thing I
I
learned.
said I was young.
You are an
I
empty
didn't say I was
vessel.
a kid.
He gave you information and you absorbed it and you
I was
believed
not
it.
an empty vessel. Oh my god.
Huh?
No, 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 no.
No,
Out of
no.
context. Completely.
So what have you learned from Carl Sagan? You haven't told me that the sun is a ball of
That's that.
hydrogen. Is that what you told me? I want one piece of
Well, it's
information
not.
that he was taught that you learned from him.
It's no sense.
He
Oh
wants
shit!
you to say a specific item, is what he's trying to say.
I
He's
just
being right,
said.
exactly particular is what he's doing. So you
Because
gotta
you're
give it
very
exact
broad.
thing you
I
like.
have learned a lot from Harry Potter, the movies Harry Potter. I mean, it's the same. I have learned a lot from freaking Will Smith in French Prince of Bel-Air. I learned a lot from The Simpsons. You learn a lot from Carl Sagan, everything the same. Have you learned a lot from Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck? All the same.
Probably.
Yeah, all the same. But you believe it. I don't have to believe it. They're all
It's
pretty
not about.
stories.
It's not about believing. It's not about believing. It's about evidence. You can reproduce it.
What can
You
you
can.
reproduce? That the sun is a ball of hydrogen? That's the first.
You
That's
can.
the
You
only
can
thing that you
reproduce
told me
the.
that it is. That's the only information that
What
you
the
told me Carl
fuck?
Sagan
What?
told you.
What else?
What else
No,
what
I
have you
said, I
learned from
said,
Carl
I said,
Sagan?
okay, I'm getting tired of that. It's
Okay, I'm gonna
ridiculous.
ask you a question. I'm gonna mute. You say you have a Carl Sagan is fantastic and you have learned a lot from him. Can you tell me what have you learned from him? I'm going to mute.
What's the point of that?
He's asking for
Did you,
so specific information, like details.
specific information, but you know that it has a lot of information.
That's what he's asking, just specific information is what he's asking. Just list off few items you learned. Like you learned the sun was burning hydrogen. What else? Other like details like that.
Well, and it generates helium, and over time it will be heavier, and it will get bigger, and it will explode, and it will turn into a supernova, and it will start a new generation of stars, and all this stuff. Man, it's a lot of stuff. It goes. Whoa! I don't know what do you want. It's a lot.
I
It's information.
and you go,
It's
whoa,
information.
oh, you got
No,
Sagan.
no, you can fucking point telescopes to the space and see the life of a star step by step by observing a lot of stars. You can fucking reproduce it. It's
This
not about believing it. You can see it happening.
Rodrigo, you are a example of what a fanboy looks like and a believer. Thank you for being you.
No, not at all.
I always
I
thought
need
the sun was
evidence.
made of a big pile of sticks on fire because that's what it looks like.
Yeah,
That makes sense
that's it.
too.
That's
Same
what it is.
sense. That exactly makes the same sense as Carl Sagan. You are smart as him, maybe more.
Yeah, it's made of fire, definitely. Yep.
Doesn't have fire at all.
So if it doesn't have fire, why don't you go there and jump in the middle of it and see if it hurts?
No.
That is the accepted theory.
No, you
It's not
can
the
observe
accepted
it.
scientific theory. It's not the accepted scientific theory you're telling me. Think about it before you answer. It is the official accepted scientific theory. Yes, it is.
Of course it is.
Exactly. Yeah. Why did you say no? You can observe it, but you can observe the sun. Yes. You can do some tests. You can shoot spectroscopy. You can do a lot of test triangulation to find out a lot of things. But what is inside the sun? What is the capabilities of whatever all the shit? That is the accepted
You can
scientific
see.
theory. Only the scientific
You
theory.
can.
Not necessarily have to
You
be
can point.
it. It is what is accepted as for today because there's no other alternative. You have to think about that and
As I just said, you can point telescopes to the sky, and you can see every part of the life of a star by observing a lot of stars, and you can know what a star is made of.
no, you can't.
We know that for
No,
sure.
you
We
can't.
know that for
No, you
sure.
can't. No, we don't know that for sure.
Oh,
All we can
of
do
course.
All we can do is have faith on the people, on the giants that have done all this research for us. We are standing in the shoulder of giants, and they are the brain of this whole thing. We have to have faith on they are telling us what they think it is, and they all come together. They say, this is this, A, B, and C.
What I know
Sign,
for
sign,
sure.
accepted, accepted. Yes, this is the accepted scientific theory. This is what makes sense. We only, our role, Rodrigo, Glass, and me, is to either accept it or deny it. I accept it because there's no other alternative. It doesn't make it real. Is the only
Okay.
existent. We accept it
Okay.
because we have
No.
faith on
No.
them.
Okay. I don't care. Fuck it. The only
What
thing I know
about Dead
for
Kobe?
sure.
He's in here.
The only thing I know for sure, is that religion and this kind of stuff that people just believe, really believe, is killing people by making them ignorant and acting towards bullshit. And this I know for sure. So my opinion wouldn't change at all. Doesn't matter, you know. This I know for sure. The religion kills people every day, or make their lives a hell. You know,
I
I
respect
know
your
this.
opinion. I respect your opinion. You believe in that is fact.
No, and I'm not believing. I have contact with it. I know this for sure. It's killing people.
So you're telling me my life is destroyed by the church that I attend every week?
I'm not saying your church is. I'm saying religion
You
is.
just broad brushed everything. You broad brushed and you said religion in general is ruining people's lives. So why isn't my life ruined? Why do I have a lot of friends there that I can count on for support if trouble's
Maybe
there? You know, if
because
trouble comes.
maybe because you use it for as a tool for your life. Somebody wins, somebody loses.
Rodrigo, this time Kobe is right. You got to be, not every building or every individual church is bad. There is a lot of bad ones out there, but not every one of them is bad.
My
But
dad
I
there
was
is
a
know
a lot of
pastor.
bad.
I'm born and raised in a
I
Christian
know,
environment. My dad was a pastor for 40
I
years of
know,
my life.
I know
And he's a
some,
saint. He's the best person in the world. He's not a bad person. He's
I
not
know
dangerous
some
for
of the
anybody.
best.
Yeah, but then you got the Kenneth Copelands of the world and the Ken Hams, and then those are the ones that you see. There is some pastors
And
that might,
worse than that,
they
L.
might
Ron
be-
Hubbard.
no, but I said there might be some bad. There might be some bad ones
There's
out
no
there.
way. There is no
But
way
some of
it
them are
makes more
okay.
good than bad. There's no way. There's no way it makes more good than bad. No way. That you see, there's no way out of it. There's no way
And despite the fact that a majority of the hospitals and research in the United States that I can know of are actually funded through Catholic charities and things like that, there's all these wonderful church-based charities that are like taking care of it. It's like the Shrine Organization.
wonderful Catholic
Yeah, they're
is
destroying the world.
already a terrific thing to say, because you're basically saying that the people which killed a lot of people for a lot of time now are helping some people, and that's just fine. It's like saying, oh, now the Nazis are helping people, so they are good now. I don't take it.
Yeah, and everyone who has ever said a prayer has then gone and picked up a butcher knife or blown up a building.
You gotta be careful not to mix the good ones in with the bad ones. There is some good
Right.
ones.
I mean, with anything
Like,
you
I
try
am
to
atheist.
individualize, you really do have to pick it apart, because there are good organizations and there are bum organizations, and a lot
Like
of them
me.
trot around under the same huge umbrella. And
Yeah, like me, Kobe, I am an atheist, but it doesn't mean that every person I know that believes in your God is a bad person.
Yeah, that's why you see me. I didn't comment in the
There's
religion.
only one person in this room
because
that is religious, but
I
I'm
didn't.
not. Like, Ed Kobe is a great person. He might
The only thing I comment on the
believe in,
religion is
might go to church.
where I come from. That my dad was a pastor, and I'm born and raised in a Christian. But today, I never speak about religion. I never speak about my personal journey, my personal belief. I might be religious. I might not. I don't care because it has nothing to do. That's a personal journey that doesn't affect others. It's your own choice. That's kind of my take on religion.
Yeah.
I don't even care about who believes or not.
Yeah. But we are telling the truth. I am an atheist. I know that Kobe is, I think, Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Rodrigo is an atheist.
I'm agnostic.
Where you stand, I'm not dead positive, but there's at least, well, agnostic is pretty much atheist.
But agnostic.
Yeah.
Prove me God exists, I will accept it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. I stand there in the way that, yeah, if you can absolutely demonstrate it repeatedly, yeah.
Demonstrated, yeah.
Until that happens, no.
No, I give you an example,
You
right?
might,
I give you an example
I was
that
going to say, tell me if you're religious.
I give you an example that I don't believe in, but I like to entertain this idea. If I want to say that God created everything that we have today, God created a big bang, and everything exploded out of nothing. God created it. Let's say everything works perfectly. What's wrong with that? You believe in a big bang that happened billions of years ago. That's the accepted theory.
That
But
would
then,
be very
but
funny.
then I say God created it. That happened billions of years ago too. What do you have against it or in favor of? Nothing. We are in the same boat. We will both have a belief on how do you think everything started.
Theoretically
Okay,
speaking,
that would be very funny if we didn't
Rod,
have almost 80 billion people in this planet, and we are killing it
Rodrigo,
basically,
yeah,
and we need
Rodrigo,
the fucking science right now because we are already killing it fast, and we will suffer soon if we don't believe in
you are
science
You
correct.
now.
sound like a
Yeah.
religious guy, Rodrigo.
No, it's not religion; it's fact.
It,
You
it
sound like a
really is.
fanatic
What's
Already.
funny is for
religious.
some people that becomes their religion. Yeah,
It's not religion, man.
political belief becomes their new religion.
It's not I'm not even political. I hate politics. I don't know the word.
Wow.
But you're
Politics. Yeah.
talking about all the things you have to do to save the earth and climate change and all that crap, which is all political
No, man.
issues.
I just don't want to burn to death. I don't want to, and I know this is what we are going to do, and I don't want to.
We are wrecking the planet. That part is true.
We are.
destroying it.
It's very fast. We are doing it very very fast. You guys should see in Brazil. It's ridiculous.
Wow. Well,
And
interesting
They're
times,
burning
guys.
rainforests over.
I
They're
don't
burning
feel that I
rainforests
need
over
to
there
be in the
just
same
to
boat
get
with
the
people
ground.
that which are denying stuff like the global warming. We're just deniers. We are proving it every day,
Hey,
much more and more.
thank you, Glass Monster, for letting me come in and bring a little bit of, you know, getting a little bit riled up in the
Chaos.
discussion. I like it, man. I enjoy this shit.
I know you do.
Thank you,
Just
Rodrigo,
try
for
not to hit-
entertaining me, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. Nice meeting you,
Just
man.
try not to go
And
too
I need
high
to go
level.
get a soda, so I'll be back.
Nice meeting you, Dead
Yeah.
Kobe, man. Keep it real, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be back. I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
get a soda. Y'all can scream and see about setting off the VU meter over there. I know that's I turn that up there because it makes Glass Monster jealous because he really wants one of those, and so I like to show it to him every time I'm
That's
on
nice.
Discord.
Yeah. But
I know you do.
it was fun, and you know what? This wasn't trolling. This wasn't an act. This is me. I mean, Glass Monster kind of already got a feel where I'm coming from. We spoke the other day a
Yeah,
little bit offline, and you know where I'm coming from. It is what it is. Kind of a different personality, different opinions. It will not make a big difference what I say or what you say. It's just good to have the conversations like for real. Don't get emotional about
And-
things.
Yeah.
Is my advice to you.
No, I'm not.
yeah. And he does have a habit too of playing devil's advocate. I'm going to set that right
Oh,
out
I got
there.
skills. I
He
got
will
skills
play.
for that.
He will play
Wait,
devil's.
wait a minute. You just said devil's advocate when you're an atheist, so you shouldn't believe in devils either.
You
I
don't
got
know
skills for
the
that
term
shit, right?
devil's advocate. I know
All
you
right,
do.
good looking out, guys. I'll come back if I see another day that I'm randomly. I see a little combo. I'll jump in. I got.
Yeah.
Peace,
Yeah.
All
man.
right, peace.
Yeah.
Take care.
Go to school, go learn something.
Nice.